night shortly after 11 a.m. Lizzie was home at the time. Her detached manner.
Lizzie Borden. I heard of Lizzie Borden.
Suspicion.
You believe in that stuff?
Was there any speculation?
Yeah, I believe in it.
Suspects.
Several, actually.
Yeah, this show's
Uncle
kind of
John
weird.
Morse was in Amazon.
It was decided to walk into the room. And
It's like they go in and just record infrared on an infrared camera, and then see. Don't you got infrared on your camera?
Yeah.
That we shoot videos on?
Yeah, I got a camera, an infrared camera. I got a, what's that called, that thing they use?
The EKG?
Yeah, EKG, an EKG
They
sensor.
record now it's a recorder, you know, like a handheld recorder.
Yeah.
They record on like an EKG level or something.
This property whatsoever. And you might want to ask, well, who would do that?
Well, we can do that. We can try to go get our own ghost adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a camera with infrared on it. I've got sensors. I've got.
Hey, what about that house that's out there on out
Did I
231?
tell you about my great aunt's house out there? It's out on Moccasin Road.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
And my mom said she grew up in that house, and
in this house.
Okay.
my great aunt said it was haunted.
Your great aunt?
My great aunt before she died. She died probably like 10 years ago.
Oh,
She was like everybody in the family was completely
has anybody lived
convinced.
there since?
They tried to rent it, and some people stayed like one night and never came back.
Really?
Yeah.
We learned earlier
We ought to go out there.
there was murder and bloodshed in
Yeah, but you know, if I'm gonna go like on a ghost adventure, I want to take what these guys got with them. That way, if something, because if like they didn't have the tools that they have, then you wouldn't know that the shit was happening. You see what I'm saying?
No, I got an infrared camera. I got an EKG sensor.
Yeah. But what about the recording? What frequency are they recording on? Like on that tape, we need like the tape recorder so we can record and see if we.
Yeah, I've got a recorder that records low frequencies, high frequencies. You know, sometimes
On
you see
multiple,
these shows.
like wavelengths and shit.
Yeah, wavelengths and stuff.
Let's begin.
You see these shows with these recorders and they got this garbled voice and stuff.
Right.
And you just bring it back and you filter it.
But you have one?
Yeah. I got all that stuff, dude.
No shit.
minimal energy behind them to interrupt the magnetic.
Yeah, I got there's my sensor.
What about this over here?
Yeah, that's an infrared camera there. I've got another infrared camera over there. I've got a laptop that I've got that'll hook up to the camera. We can record everything. I've got like a little station that I carry. I use it for other stuff, like for recording the mobile studio. But we can use that. We got a laptop to plug into. That way we can capture anything we see directly to it.
Man, you got everything, Jeff.
Yeah, you know, we should go out there. What time is it? We got time. And I tell you what, I'd rather go before dark because I do not want to be out there after dark. I don't want to be in that house.
Well, you know, usually, like when they are capturing these images, you know, they'll get there, they set up or whatever, but then when, you know, they really don't like start invoking, like when they're like, you know.
What do you mean invoking?
Well, you know, something supposedly happened in the house, you know, and there's like a spirit in there. You want to tell the spirit, you know, hey, I'm here, you know, introduce yourself to me or speak yourself. You know, you want to try and tell the spirits or whatever to show themselves. That way, you know, they know, I guess, you know, that you are trying to interact with them. So we have to, you know, like if we really want to see, I mean, we can load up everything we got, you know what I'm saying, and take the shit out there and waste our time, but without like taunting them, you know, like I want to see some action, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going out here, you know, I'm going to try to piss this shit off, because I'm not going to load up all this shit and drive all the way out to your aunt's house and get nothing. You know, I don't have the time or the money, you know, to...
Well, I've heard too many stories about that place to go out there and nothing.
Right.
Because...
Man, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. You going?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You asked me for a lighter. I keep pushing it in. And and then I'm like, damn, man, we want me to light it for you?
Appreciate it. Yeah, so no actual hauntings. It ain't working. No actual hauntings have ever been recorded. Like, It took all that time. Steph. Really?
You asked for a lighter, I gave you. I was like, "There's a lighter," and then I guess that lighter ain't good enough, so he wants my other lighter, I guess.
So no actual recordings of hauntings. Like, you know, nobody's actually videotaped a levitating chair. Like, even, you know what I'm saying?
Even on
they videotape people levitate, you know, and levitation, but not in connection with a residential haunting.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it couldn't.
No, it's very well. I mean, there's too many stories. There's too many facts. There's too many people saying, you know, hey, I've seen this, I felt this. Just like, you know, your aunt and her story.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she says she felt, you know, she says she felt the spirit. She says she felt the chill.
Yeah,
you know.
They lived in this house for about, I don't know, probably 60 years. My great uncle built it, like from logs and like that. But, let me fix that.
No, that's cool. I'm glad we decided to record the, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing though.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah. But yeah, they lived in there for like 60 years. But the last 2 or 3 years that they lived there, they were having like these weird occurrences happening around the house. And my parents were kind of concerned for their safety, and my great aunt, she had Alzheimer's anyway, so they were kind of concerned about her sanity. So they thought it was just, you know, like something in her mind. They thought it was just
she was
imagining these things. But like I say, they lived there all those years, but the last 2 or 3 years it got really weird.
So, but it's not only happened to your aunt, or has your other people experienced the phenomenon
in this house?
Yeah.
Well, the people who, like I said earlier, they rented the house and stayed there like 1, maybe 2 nights.
So after your aunt and then moved out.
Yeah, after they moved out, and then they rented it to somebody else. And these people, it was a young couple, and
they've never seen again earlier.
those people, well, I don't know where they went. They lived there, they stayed there for like 1 night, and then they were gone. They left their deposit, they left their furniture, they left their clothes, they left everything.
And nobody, you know, there's no way we could contact them to see what they're, you know, I mean, if we're recording it, we found we got all shit together to see, you know, I mean, it would be cool if we could, you know.
Like interview them, find out exactly what was going on.
Because chances are nothing's going to happen to us. We're just going to, you know, I'm skeptical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was all on the side.
Like, I see the ghost hunter shows and all that, like we was watching at the studio. I don't buy into it, man. You know, I mean, I believe, don't get me wrong, I believe your aunt. I'm not calling your aunt a liar.
Well, she did have Alzheimer's, and that's why nobody believed her at first.
But then why did the renters?
She had dementia. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's because they were told the stories.
They just got spooked and ran off?
Or, I mean, it's way out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's part of the house has dirt floors. It's just old concrete floor.
Driving it.
So,
have a little look at the scenery.
So it's a pretty...
We're way out in the country.
Yeah, it's a pretty...
What's the name of the road we're going to?
We're on the Moccasin Road.
Moccasin?
Yeah, they call it Moccasin Road because there's water moccasins everywhere out here.
No shit.
Yeah, I grew up
What up, Bailey?
just down the road. And
Holding the equipment down, I see.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
That's what's up. Yeah, so, you know, chances are... Let me put this back. Chances are...
yeah, chances are
we probably won't see anything.
We won't see anything.
How did I do that?
Dang.
I think I zoomed in or something. Yeah.
Hit that little zoom button on top.
I'm not like, I want to try like not cut the video or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want to like...
Yeah, we can do a straight edit.
Just straight through, like...
Yeah, they're going to hear us on here clowning.
Yeah, right, because I want people to know we ain't bull.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you, when we get down here, though, don't freak out, dude, because it's a creepy-looking old place.
Right.
And maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe it's because you're skeptical and you're like, well, you know, what's going to happen? And, you know, more than likely nothing will happen, but it's just, I've heard just way too many stories about things moving across the house, about doors opening and closing on their own, temperature changes in the house.
I definitely believe in the spirits. There's a graveyard right there. Missed that. Yeah, so I definitely believe in spirits, life after death, you know, for, you know, maybe even, you know, I'm pretty open-minded, you know, and then I've done I've done my share of the Ouija board and all that, and I've got some pretty, kind of crazy stories about things that, we all got together and played the Ouija board, and, one time a planchet, like the pointer on the Ouija board, man, it really flew off the table, man, and I tell people the story, they're like, no way, I'm talking about, you only touch it with your fingers, there's no way nobody could have just threw this planchet, you would have seen somebody, there was no force that pushed it, you know what I'm saying, it just kind of flew off the board, and there was candles, my buddy, he was into that Wiccan stuff, and, we had a Ouija board, and he wanted to do it, so.
That's one thing I want to listen to.
Hey, man. Yeah, let's back up and record that. Let me get that.
Oh, we get it on the way out.
Can we?
Yeah.
But what's to be going this wrong direction?
We turn around.
Okay. Yeah, because it was like letting them know that we was on the dead end or whatever.
Nobody's lived in it for about 8 or 9 years. Tell you what, if she was alive, she'd go crazy.
It's growed up, man.
Yeah, she would go crazy. She used to get out here and work in these flower beds. And
I bet it was nice when she lived here, too.
Yeah. And that was my great uncle's old barn, or a little bitty shed he used to work in. But yeah, can you believe it looked just like that when she moved out? The house itself.
It's just like left deserted, man.
I'm ready going to see what we can get.
Why would you leave? I mean, this is, let's go look around first, and then we'll set the equipment up. So don't worry about getting the equipment yet. Here, you gonna?
Give me a video.
Yeah.
You get in it.
Moccasin Road? Right. Watch what goes back that way?
Just 200 or 300 acres of land back there.
So,
nothing.
We're basically like 4 miles from any other civilization.
Yeah, there's nobody around to hear you scream out here.
Let's hope not. What
scared the shit out of me.
Oh shit.
Look at that, man. Look at that. That's that old grinding wheel.
No way. This is ancient.
Bro, we need some land.
It's like caveman status.
Caveman status.
I'm just saying.
I swear.
Wow. So let's go in here.
You ever watch that show Pickers?
Yeah, American Pickers?
Yeah.
You ain't scared of the woods, are you, Jeff?
I ain't scared of woods. I'm worried about snakes, because there is a reason they call it Moccasin Road.
I know. I believe that.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna know.
This is poison cement. Don't push that. No shit. Look at this. Look at all this old glass, man.
Look how it's built.
People pay for this glass. Come here and look, Jeff.
Look how big they be.
Oh yeah.
Check this out.
They pay. That's how they used to make them.
These old jars.
Wow.
There goes some feathers right here. Oh, there's a lot of feathers right there.
Shit. So they like worked out here?
Yeah, it looks like some.
Where your uncle
You ever
is?
see that movie Hostel?
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of torture chamber out here, dude.
What are these tools for? Look at this.
To kill somebody. I want to bring people out here and torture them.
Oh my god, like they got straps and shit hanging up.
Damn, I thought that
This
strap
place
was a
is
snake.
For real creepy, man.
Yeah.
There's no telling what they did in here. Ooh, what? Oh,
I think you broke something wrong with
Yeah.
the leg.
come on, man.
Old Coke bottles. Look at the
Come on.
rafters made out of
Oh,
like
no
actual
way.
logs.
These are worth cash, bro. For real. You know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, people pay for old glass.
Metal.
Man, I just keep feeling like something's itching me.
Suspicious.
I don't know. I'm very interested in what this sensor's gonna pick up.
It's doing. You stepping into
That right there. I mean, I know the house, you know, and the story about the house, but this shed right here is freaking creepy, man.
You feel how you feel different in that too. You stepping in that.
We stepped in something. Ugh. Gee. I know ain't nothing on me. You know? Look at this cabinet.
I wonder what's in there. I'm not going in there. I'll zoom in.
Like old shirt. No.
Alright. But all the same, something jump out of there on your face. What the heck is frigatone?
Shotgun bullets right there.
Frigitone. I wouldn't even touch them bullets, man. The suckers go off.
Really?
It could. Old bullets and shit are real sensitive. Well, you know, we might as well just take our stuff in here and get set up. See what we see. I think we need to take this other laptop too.
Well, there really ain't any counters left.
Really? Is it that bad a shape?
Most of the disturbances happen in the back room.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's where we set up at.
All right.
In the back room. And set up out there. Okay. Put that with you.
Oh man, that's a
Like bullet holes over there.
that's a weird feeling. I haven't been in this house and I don't think anybody's been in here in at least 10 years.
Door's wide open.
Oh man, seriously, I have like chills right now.
This is really hot.
It's like swelling.
I remember my great aunt's dining room table was right there. We had Thanksgiving dinner right there every year, right there. That's weird. What was there?
This place is infested with down.
What's that? What happened there? Is that an old chimney and it just fell through?
Let's go ahead and this is the room where the disturbances supposedly happened. So we're gonna go ahead and set up outside the room, and that way, you know, we'll get everything set up, and then we'll come in here and get set up once it gets good and dark outside and everything. We'll, you know, come in here with, you know, with our readings. We're gonna get all our equipment set up, and we're gonna see what happens. So, wish us luck.
There's an old mirror and holes in the wall. There's at least 50 old wasp's nests. Ceiling's falling out. Yeah, this place is weird.
Look at me, Jeff.
Did that just happen?
Yeah,
It just popped up when you walked in here?
I think so.
That is weird.
So bad.
You been smoking my weed too? You play with my emotions, huh? Huh? So we got everything set up in here?
Yeah.
So we got the laptops and the EKG sensor. We've got the infrared camera there.
Alright, so
We've got,
did we say about 45 minutes to dark?
yeah, it should be about 45 minutes to an hour it'll be dark. Hopefully we'll be able to set up the tripod sometime between now and then and turn these sensors on the infrared and see what we see.
Right. So we are now recording in infrared. It is about, what time you say it is?
It's about 10:30.
10:30 p.m. This is Brandon Black, Bailey Knight. We're out at Jeff Crutcherfield's aunt's house. We've heard of, presences, being felt and the cold spirits. We've heard of unexplained things being moved around in the house, and we're recording infrared to see what we're gonna see what we can find. We have an EKG sensor that's gonna, it records on different frequencies, picks up different wavelengths, and I have just a basic home-held camcorder that I'm gonna try and just see what I can capture on my camera also. So we're gonna go in, and we've already got our center, basically command center set up. So we're just gonna go in and try and talk to some spirits, man. So we're gonna try and invoke this thing and see what's gonna happen. You ready, man? I can't lie though, I am a little nervous. This place is extremely spooky at night. And especially the shed, when we was out there in the shed, like I felt something moving past my leg, but it's country out here, it could have been anything, but I'm still skeptical, but I do believe in, paranormal activity, so, Alright, so the camera's on, you reading? This is the great room, the original living room of the deceased.
Didn't get no reading so far.
It's extremely, I can see my breath. It's extremely temperature drop between the 3 hours. It's been maybe 3 hours, and temperature is completely different. Be careful. It's really hard to. Okay, so let's go to the bathroom. What I think you should do is probably set up in the front room first, and I'll set up in the back room with the camera. We'll see what we can find, see what happens, and then we'll swap, and I'll record with my camera, and you record, see what kind of frequencies you can get through. So this is the room where the deceased said that she constantly was feeling like there was another presence in the room, that she had actually seen things standing at the foot of her bed, and as far as I know, the bed was placed in this general area. So what I want to do is go to where she says that she frequently seen him entering and exiting out of the door here towards the bathroom. She said she would see the spirit come from the bathroom to the foot of the bed. So I'm going to attempt to invoke the spirit to come from the bathroom into the room, and possibly I can encounter her, the spirit the same way that she did. So, if there's anyone in here, if there's any spirits in this room, come out and speak. Show yourself to me. If there is any spirits in this house, reveal yourself to me. It is extremely cold in here. I got a serious cold chill right now. Did you hear that? I felt it was like a poof right by my ear, man. Oh man, that's way too creepy. Come in here and see if you can get a reading.
I'm getting a strong reading in this room.
You're getting a reading in there now?
Yes, now.
Go check them out and see what's,
You can feel like something grabbing your arm. It's really cold in this room. Getting a strong reading here.